everybody, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we took on Fantina, and then this episode we're going to be going through Route 209 up to, probably we're going to end off Slation Town. First, we're going to head right into things with a battle against our rival Barry, and he's going to break out a good old Staravia. Probably not going to talk much in this video because I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm feeling Staravia is going to be a pain because of double team. Like, I mean, this hit, but it's not probably not going to hit as often. Like, you know, after we get they get two more double teams in, so it's kind of a problem. But we got the confusion, so that's helpful. That water pulse in. Good. Alright. I guess, I mean, what was I gonna say? They'll probably be the same amount of videos as normal this week. They might be a day late, in which case I'll do what I did last time and just upload the Minecraft and then Monday's video on, like, I'll upload them both on Monday. But, yeah. So, the reason I might have stuff a little late is because I'm gonna have a really busy, oh god, critical hit. I'm going to have a really busy weekend. I've got, let's see, well, we've got a 4-day weekend, but I've got marching band practice, well, I've got a football game on Thursday, and there's Friday, we have a practice, and Saturday we're going to be gone at 7 to 11 or something crazy like that, and so I'm going to be gone literally all day. I'll have no time to record, and then Sunday I'll have time to record. That'll be like my day of recording, and then Monday I'll have practice. So Sunday is really my only free day out of the 4-day weekend, which kind of sucks, but oh well. So I'll try to get videos out, like, really evenly this next week. I know today's only Tuesday, so it'll be next week. But, yeah, so it's got him on for now, so we're gonna switch back into U of O, because I would've used Jill Jitsu because that's confusion, but she's pretty roughed up from, Azalea. Then we're gonna use water pulse, and we're just gonna see how this works. It should be fine. I mean, Mach Punch doesn't do that much, and then whatever else he'll have won't do that much either. Oh, we got a critical hit though. That's really helpful because that'll probably end up kind of changing the tide of the battle by quite a bit for us. And then he's got a Weasel, which we can just use. Good friend. Hey, it's Franklin 4. As you can see, I'm pretty tired already. Oh, because my train is out, it's kind of disappearing. God, I don't know. I don't really know what to talk about this episode. I mean, I tried recording this earlier this week, but you kind of must have been. I tried recording it Sunday, but my mind just blanked and I didn't really have anything to talk about. And I had to get this video out of the way because I'm a day late on this, but, like, you know, I don't know, I've been in a bit of a slump commentary-wise lately. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Might be good, just go home from school, I'm tired and hungry and whatnot. But, yeah, that's probably why. So, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about, the Francis Chronicles. I had that all queued up, and that's why that. But, there should be Barry, so I guess now would be a good time to start on that. So if you don't know the backstory of the Francis Chronicles, you know, it's like I've told stories about Francis and whatnot. What was that? Oh, great, the dog's barking again. But anyway, the story of Francis. God, great. that dog's gonna keep barking too. It's fine. It doesn't pick up on the mic as far as I know, so it just annoys me, but, you know, I can record through it. So, Francis, as you guys know, he's a special kid at school. So he did the dinosaur alphabet for, the talent show. And on the first day of school, I think, okay, I'm trying to remember how far this story I've told. I told the John part, I think. No, if I haven't, I'll just tell it again here. So we get to school on the first day. It's a couple friends of mine, Eli, Ryan, names if you like, by the end of this, you know, you'll recognize all these names, so I've told them stories, but we're all hanging around. Jackson, another guy. We're all hanging around, and we're sitting in the gym waiting for, like, the first day assembly. And this guy sits down next to us, and Eli does something. Eli just loves annoying people. He does something to egg him on, and then John's like, you know, you want to start something? Eli's like, yeah, sure. And so John goes, I have 8 years of Russian military training. You don't want to mess with me. And we start bursting out until after we can't contain ourselves after that. And then they go back and forth, and it's like, all right, after school, fight me, you know, outside. And we're like, okay, that sounds like a deal. Because, you know, this isn't gonna happen really. Like, Eli's gonna go there, annoy the piss out of him, and John's just gonna, like, leave or something. Something like it's not gonna go through, so we're like, sure. So we go throughout our day, and I have a brownie in my lunch. Now this is important for the story because this brownie will come into play later. I actually have 2 brownies. I eat part of the brownie. I eat one of the brownies, and I don't eat the other one. But I still have it with me. Like, I have my backpack throughout the day, and I have my lunch in there. So we go, and now I'm sitting by the same friends. Hayden and Alex are also people that are over there. You guys will pick up those names as it goes along. Let's see, is there anything up here before we, like, waste all my time up here? Okay, there is a Pokeball that has a great ball inside it. What a twist. But we're all sitting up there, and then Francis comes up to us. He's like, you guys want to have a tickle fight? And we're like, oh, Jesus Christ. And so we're like, no, Francis, we don't want to tickle fight. And he goes, oh, come on, you guys need to hold James down, and I'll tickle him. And at that point, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna move. So I move over to another friend that's sitting down, and he comes up to me. Francis comes back up to me, and he's like, hey, James, you want to have another tickle fight? And I'm like, Francis, please go away. So I move back down there. And he's like, he keeps trying to tickle me. It's fucking creepy. So eventually, I sit back down next to my friends, sit in the middle of them so Francis can't really get to me. I'm like, alright, Francis, if you don't touch anybody else throughout the day, or if you don't touch me anymore throughout the day, I will give you a brownie at the end of the day, right after school gets out. So he's like, okay, you know, and so he's like, can we verify it with a fist bump? I'm like, alright, sure. Now that violates the deal, but Francis didn't know that. So I give him a fist bump, and he's like, alright, now high five. I'm like, alright, sure. Give him a high five. He gets out of there. And then the day goes on, like the rest of it, like we have a little bit of the day left, and Francis appears, and he's like, hey, can I have my brownie now? I'm like, I'm sorry, Francis. You gave me a high five, that counts as touching me. He's like, but that's not fair. I'm like, Francis, you should have thought of that before. Now you don't get a brownie. He tries to grab me to try to tickle me and get the brownie, and I just book it. And that was the first day of school, and that leads us to after school. So after school, we, Jeffrey, Ryan, Eli, and I are walking, and we run into our good friend John. And so, he's down at what I call Smoker's Corner, like outside the school. There's a corner where all the kind of, those types of people go when they smoke and hang out. So we're down by Smoker's Corner. And John's like, alright, you want to fight now? You keep talking shit, I want to fight. And so Eli's like, yeah, sure. And Eli still has his backpack on. And John's like, no, you gotta put your bag down first. And Eli puts his bag down. And then they just kind of are like looking at each other, talking shit for a little bit. They're not doing really anything. There's no fight that's gonna happen at this point, we can tell. And so Eli's about to leave, and he grabs his backpack, puts it on. And John's like, hey, you're trying to leave, let's fight. And then, so he's about to, fight Eli, and Eli's like, wait, don't I have to put my bag down first? And John just gets really mad. And then Eli's kind of outwitting him for a little bit, and then John just like, forget it, and leaves. And that was the first day of high school, to sum it up. Not really much more than that I can say. Quite the day, as you can tell. Yeah, that's about it. So, if we could just get through all these battles. A lot of these battles are really painful to go through, because they're like Pokemon that Budu barely give us any experience. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna fight, because it's right next to, just dawned on me why it is. But it's right next to the, daycare, which is where they breed all the Pokemon. So that's why all these people around here have baby Pokemon. I didn't realize that at first, but now kind of just dawned on me, that's why. And while it's pretty kind of slow and boring, I have to just go through it. A lot of them had a lot of Pokemon, they're baby Pokemon, which makes for really long battles, and that makes for really long videos, but just gonna have to go through it. Part of the game. Oh boy. So I'm trying to look here. When Pokemon that I want to use start popping up, we got probably none until the 4th gym, and right after gym 4 we'll get something. Yeah, I think that'll be how I do it. And then after gym 5 we get 2 more Pokemon, like one after another. Like there's a route, like a detour we take, and then we get Magnemite, and then at Fuego Ironworks, and then we go on to we go to Celestic Town, and on our way we get Swablu, and then before that we go to so we get Surf, like on the way to Celestic Town, and then after that we go and do Fuego Ironworks. That's how it works. I'm a little confused on that, but yeah, so we're almost done with this now. It's a pretty long not really a long route, but just kind of route full of Pokemon, full of trainers. Like we've gone through probably 15 Pokemon now. And then we had the trainer battle, so we've really gone through like 15 Pokemon in 10 minutes. I mean, we're sort of cutting through them, but there's still quite a few. And we level up, we get Fury Swipes, and so we're gonna dump Scratch for that, because, why not? But yeah, as we're coming to the end of the route here, after we defeat Pokemon Breeder Jennifer, the route's coming to a close pretty soon. I don't know. I can put the odd keystone into the tower, do that, and that, something with the underground, you can do that. And you'll get a Spiritomb, but I don't really see the importance of Spiritomb. It's not the greatest Pokemon. We're gonna grab these berries, and then we're gonna go around, because like next video we're gonna do Salation Town and all the surrounding things, I think. That's how we'll do that, and then there'll probably be a bit of a longer trip to Veilstone. We've got at least 3 videos until we actually get to Veilstone. No, we'll have Veilstone and etc. done by the end of the week, but it'll take a while to get there. That's what I'm saying. So we gotta get our own bikes for this another bike trick thing. And we missed that. Missed it again. There we go. That actually wasn't that hard. But you can see up there, that's where Slation Town is. You can see like where that was the daycare that we were just looking at. Let's get out our bike. And we're actually gonna heal up, but wait. Here's Barry. He's going on about, I don't even know, seals, or you can get a seal case in this town and you can put stickers that like on your Pokemon, that'll display when you like send them into battle, but I don't really use that at all. It's kind of useless. So we're gonna save up here, and in the next episode we'll finish up the stuff we forgot to do there, and then we'll do Lost Tower, and then Salation Town. I don't know if we'll do Lost Tower. Maybe. We'll see. But we'll do all that stuff in the next episode. Bye.